Next example, find the area of rhombus if its vertices are 3, 0, 4, 5, -1, 4 and -2, -1 taken in order. So these four vertices, these 4 points are vertices of the rhombus taken in order. The meaning of it, this is the first point, second point, third point, fourth point. You can consider this is the order of the these are to be vertices of the rhombus taken into that order. So we can draw the rhombus here like this. So if it's the first point, second point, third point, fourth point, whatever it is. The first point A 3, 0, clear. Then B 4, 5. Then C -1, 4 and D -2, -1. Okay, clear. So in the problem the name of the vertices are not to be mentioned, so we can assume that, so we can use the word is to be let A 3, 0, B 4, 5, C -1, 4 and D -2, -1 are vertices of ABCD rhombus. Okay, then coming to this, so we can find the area of the rhombus. We know that what is the formula for area of the rhombus means half into product of the diagonals. The meaning of this simply what I write that half into d1 into d2. d1 means first diagonal measure, d2 means second diagonal measure. Instead of that, we can use the formula used to be half into product of the diagonals according to the sentence. Okay, that's coming to this. So d1 means it is to be d1, otherwise if it is d1 it is to be d2. d1 means length of that AC line segment. What is the meaning of the length of that AC line segment? The distance between from the point A to C. That is also to be considered as a length of that AC line segment. And second diagonal length. Second diagonal length means distance between the points B to D. B to D. Okay, the meaning of a thing, AC distance and BD distance we can require. After that we can product those value. It is half of that result is equal to the area of the rhombus. Okay, coming to that concept. Distance between x1 y1 and x2 y2 is equal to, already we know that the formula, distance formula, square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Then coming to this, length of the diagonal AC is equal to distance between A and C. Length of the diagonal AC means the formula distance between the A and C. So here A is 3, 0, C is -1, 4. As x1 y1, it is x2 y2. So -1 minus 3 whole square plus 4 minus 0 whole square. -1 minus 3 is -4 whole square. 4 minus 0, 4 whole square. It's a positive. Negative square of a negative is also to be a positive. Means 16 plus 16. So you write it as that. 16 is to be repeated as a 2 times. Repeated addition is also called as a multiplication. So 16 is repeated 2 times. So you can multiply with the 2. 16 into 2. So divide the root to that. Root 16 into root 2. Root 16 result is to be 4. 4 root 2 units. Root 16 result is to be plus or minus 4. So but we consider as a plus 4 only. Why are neglecting the minus 4 means it is the meaning of a thing. Length of diagonal, the measures are not in the negative, so we consider as only positive values only. 4 root 2 units, clear. You are neglecting the minus 4 root 2. Why? Because measures are not to be in the negative sign. Okay, so next, length of the diagonal BD, the meaning of thing, distance between the B and D. Distance between B and D. Here B is 4, 5, D is -2, -1. Is x1 y1 and it is to be x2 y2. So x2 minus x1 means -2 minus 4 whole square -1 minus 5 whole square. Here -2 minus 4 whole square plus -1 minus 5 whole square. Both are negative, add those, -6 whole square. Here both are negative, add those, -6 whole square. Negative square of negative values is also to be positive. 36 plus 36, it is a repeated addition, so 36 into 2, root 36 root 2. So BD is equal to 6 root 2 units. So then the length of the BD diagonal is equal to 6 root 2 units. Now the area of rhombus is equal to half into product of those diagonals AC into BD, half into 4 root 2 into 6 root 2. So root 2 means x into x is x square. So root 2 into root 2 is root 2 whole square. The square root will cancel, then the result half into 24 into 2. 2 will be cancelled, then the result is to be 24. So area of rhombus is equal to 24 square units. 24 square units. Okay, there's a question here. Find the area of rhombus. Okay, area of the rhombus formula half into product of the diagonals. Okay, next topic. So distance formula is completed and section formula is also to be completed. Now coming to the next topic is to be area of triangle. Area of triangle. If so, already we know that every triangle has 3 vertices. Okay, so in this triangle 3 vertices are known, then automatically we can apply the area of triangle. We can find the area of the triangle by applying this formula. Okay, if A x1 comma y1, B x2 comma y2, and C x3 comma y3 are vertices of triangle ABC, then area of the triangle ABC is equal to half into modulus of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. Simple modulus, it is to be modulus. Modulus means after calculation of this, if we are getting either positive or negative, so based on the modulus symbol, finally we write the answer is to be positive only. Positive only. Okay, so once again we read the definition, formula to that: of into modulus of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. Okay, every term has two products. This is the first product, this is the second product. In this term, this is the first product, this is the second product. The last term is the first product, it is the second product. So in the first product, just x values are to be there. It's x1. The second term is x2. Third term x3. Then coming to the second product in each and every term, so y's only y coefficients only, y2 minus y3, 1, 2, 3. Then coming to the cyclic order, 2, 3, 1. Then 3, 1, 2. Second products are to be related to the y coefficients and first products are to be related to only x coefficients. Clear? This is a formula to find the area of the triangle if three vertices are to be known. Okay, clear? So if area of triangle ABC is 0, so in this calculation, if we are getting the result is equal to 0, then that points are collinear. Then the points are collinear. So by the points by that points we cannot form a triangle. The meaning of a thing, it is a triangle, it has some area, it is called as a area in that. Okay, so occupied space is called as a area. Okay, but if the result is equal to 0, by that points we cannot form a triangle. Those points are said to be collinear. These are 3 points. Join these two, join these two. Clear? So we cannot form a triangle by using these 3 points. Such type of points are said to be collinear points. So then automatically, if it is not a triangle, you cannot form a triangle by these 3 points, then automatically its area is equal to 0. Its area is equal to 0. The meaning of thing, if the area of triangle ABC is 0, then the points are collinear. By that points, we cannot form a triangle. Okay, if 3 points are collinear, then area of the triangle is 0. Converse of this, 3 points are reverse. If 3 points are collinear, then area of triangle is 0. Okay, so area of right angle triangle is half into base into height. Generally the length of the base value, length of height value is to be given in the problem. If it is a right angle triangle, you can apply this. Whatever the triangle, area of triangle half into base into height. Here the height is to be considered as altitude. Okay, clear? So for example, it is that it is the triangle, it is a right angle triangle. In that right angle triangle, these are to be called as altitudes. Okay, this and these are to be altitudes. If it is to be considered as a base, then automatically it is to be considered as a height. To find its area, we can apply the formula of into base into height. Clear? So if it is a triangle, what is the formula we can apply that to find it? To find its area means half into base into height. What is the base here? What is the height here? Means if it is the base, okay, then automatically the length of this is to be considered as a height. So what it is to be means, you can draw the altitude to the base. How can you draw the altitude to the base? Means from its opposite vertex we can draw the perpendicular line to its base, then automatically it is called as a height. From the opposite vertex, from vertex draw the perpendicular to its opposite side, then automatically that is called as an altitude, and it is to be base. So if it is a base, from its opposite vertex we can draw the perpendicular, that is called as altitude. If it is a base, from its opposite vertex we can draw the altitude, that is called as a perpendicular, it is a base height. Okay, that is half into base into height. Okay, so then coming to the concept, area of right angle triangle is half into base into height, area of triangle is half into base into height. Area of equilateral triangle is equal to root 3 by 4 into a square, where a is a side, where a is equal to side. Okay, length of the line segments are to be given. We can apply this formula, this formula, this formula. Area of isosceles right angle triangle. Isosceles right angle triangle means one of the angle in the triangle is to be 90 degrees and two perpendicular sides are equal, then it is called as an isosceles right angle triangle. Okay, the length of the area of that is to be half into a square. What is the a meaning of the thing here? Where a is equal sides of the triangle, the right angle isosceles triangle. In that isosceles triangle, two sides are be equal. Which side is to be having the equivalent, that result is to be substituted in the place of the thing. The remaining side is to be considered as a hypotenuse in that right angle triangle. Okay, so then coming to that, to find the area of quadrilateral, what is that? Quadrilateral, here these are to be triangles, it has, those are having only three sides. So in the quadrilateral it has four sides, means square, rectangle, trapezium, parallelogram, rhombus, square, all those things are to be. To find the area of those quadrilateral, we should divide it into two triangles by joining the opposite vertices. Find their areas and add them. Okay, the meaning of the thing, for example, to find the area of this figure, it is in the shape of trapezium. Okay, so what is the area of the trapezium? The four vertices are to be given, a, b, c, d, not to be length. Okay, just four vertices are to be given. How can you find it? Means first, by joining the opposite vertices, then automatically these are to be two triangles. These are to be divided into the two triangles. Area of the first triangle by applying this formula, and area of the second triangle. Sum of these two results is equal to the area of the trapezium. Clear? Area of the trapezium. The meaning of it in such a way. So, to find the area of the quadrilateral, we shall divide it into two triangles by joining two opposite vertices. Find their areas and add them. Okay, clear?